Right, that's it. Thank you very much. If there's any problems, let me know. Cheers.
Thanks, Tom. Oh, while you're here, could you just look at the toilet?
Yeah, sure. What's up, guys? Pax Plumbing. So, got an odd one this morning. So, as you can see here, I'm going to have to change this old tank because it's starting to leak. So you can see the rusting around it. It's an old galvanised, I think, according to the customer. It's around 50 years old, or at least 50 years old because it's been here a long time. So, it's right up in the attic of a really, really, really lovely old building. So yeah, good for my legs this morning. Oh, I should mention it's heated by an Aga. Now, I don't like to drain Aga at all. So what I'm going to do, it's quite low here, I'm going to use the trusty Milwaukee wet vac and I'm going to suck it out from up here, I think. Aga's turned off, water's turned off. I'm going to have to put a service valve on here. There'll be the old gauge copper as well, you watch. And make some adjustments. So, right then, let's get into it. So I've had to remove that side there so I can get in. Looks like it's been leaking in the past. I think it was, yeah, there's an iron connection in it, but luckily it goes to copper at the back, so I'll be able to cut that and just reconnect onto it, thankfully. Anyway, I had done one of these for years, so if there's anybody in comments that's telling me I've done it wrong, you know where to stick it, alright. So, here we go. Show you these for carry on. These are my new Milwaukee PVC pipe cutters, really. So these are, I've had the Rothenberg ones for years and years and years and years, but these, way smoother action. The ratchet just feels way, way, way better, and you can fit up to 2-inch pipe in there, so yeah, in my opinion, some good gear, alright. So I'll be using this to cut the overflow in a bit, but for now I'm just using this sharp blade to cut my tag off, alright. I'm just going to mark on where everything's going to go, so cold feed, somewhere up here, overflow, somewhere just below it, below the cold feed, should I say, on that side, and I'm going to, the outlet, I'm just going to bring it up on this back side here, around there, so I'll put these marks on, we'll bring it out, we'll drill it out. Put my outlet pretty much opposite of where the water's going into it. So you can imagine the water coming in, coming around, and then making its way out, and then back to feed the system. Don't put it right to the bottom. I don't know the measurements. Come on, plumbing gods, in the comments, let me know. But like I say, but like I say, just don't have it right at the bottom. What's that there? About 50 mil or something like that off the bottom. So you're going to get all the sort of sediment sat down there. You're going to allow the water to go in, but yeah, if there's an actual measurement, let an old man know. Hey, look at this one come with instructions, I only just realised. So let's see if I'm right. So, cold water in, needs to be 60 mil from the top of the tank. Boy, I tell you what. That's called experienced kids, can't buy that. Then on the other side, 90 millimeters for the overflow. Look at that. 90 minutes here. Some might say, I was born for this job. So, ball drill. Never forget when I was apprentice. The guy that I was working with, shout out Vinny. Except not, because you're in jail, you bad man. Used to just heat up a piece of copper pipe and shove it through. Proper old school, but we don't do that now. So yeah, also this is a 22mm one. So just before you start, just make sure it's going to be just bigger than your outlet. Then you get a good seal then, okay. So, drill this through. So this is like a support that you can fit on the back there to stop the tank bending. You know, this tank's pretty solid, but we will fit it because it comes with it. So that's your ball valve in. Up the top, screw that back, tighten it up. Good to go. And I found a base, look, without me going to the shop. So a customer had a piece of old kitchen knocking about. So that's the two thick pieces of wood and a base. Good to go. This rubber seal is suffice. You don't need to put anything on there if you don't want to. But I like to put a bit of Laco on there. Just brush it. It's got a brush in the cab. Just brush it onto the washer, and it's just a bit of extra peace of mind. That's all. So I'll do that now. Crazy angles. Right, quick tip. So when you're tightening these, big blade screwdriver will fit just in between there. Blade down. I can't film it because it's a bit too awkward. When you get the flat blade in between the connection, and that'll allow you then to put your grips on that side and stop it spinning. Back to my glorious face. That'll slot in the back there now. So I'll put a bit of paste on that back connection. And now everything that's out of the where you can reach at the backhand side will be done. Okay, so that's probably the hardest bit done. Man, so sharp these. So that'll just sit there then. And then a couple of elbows, I'll be able to just poke that into there. You can remove that lid in future. Probably not the best way to do it, but I don't like drilling the hole, you see. I'd rather have it there, so at least it's got some kind of atmosphere, you know. There we go, expansion. Take the lid off now, that's not bad, is it? Good. Right then, let's get this cold across here. Right, squad, that's done. So, cold going in, to there, expansion to there, the feed out the back, and overflow there. So, let's go turn it back on, and we'll turn the Aga back on, and hopefully, no leaks, and we can go home. Saturday shift over.
1 hour later.
Right, so filling up. See, as long as we don't leak down there, that'll be a winner. Right, squad, that's it. So, another Saturday shift over, emergency style. So there he is, look. New tank in his spot. He's got his little jacket on, look. No ribbon. Come in the box to tie it up, so, you know, what do you want me to do? Hashtag real well plumbing. You can only work with what we've got, can't you? So, there you go. Hey, not too bad. It took me around 2 hours, I think, something like that. A lot of carrying gear around upstairs and whatever, but yeah, cool. So, signing off. Catch you next one. That's it for another video. You may have noticed a recurring theme in this video. I want to say a massive, massive thank you to the kind, generous, handsome, possibly, people over at Milwaukee, UK for sponsoring this video. Everybody knows that I'm a big fan of Milwaukee tools. Always have been. Ever since I was self-employed, the only power tools I've used has been Milwaukee tools. Unrivaled quality. You know the drill. Pun. You can have that one as well for free. Thanks to everybody who likes the videos, subscribes to my channel. It makes all the difference. I'm still on the journey to 5,000 subscribers by Christmas. It's a tall order, but you know, you gotta have a dream, right? But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.